What's up everyone, welcome to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be going over custom intent audiences. So custom intent audiences are available through Google Ads. They have auto-created custom intent audiences based on your website, and then you can create your own. So the first thing I want to do is go over the different types of campaigns where you can use custom intent audiences. So if we come over to the Google Ads help section, you're going to see here you can use them for display campaigns. So one of the options here is custom intent, reaching users based on their recent purchased intent. You cannot use them for your search campaigns at this time, and you can use them for your video campaigns, so custom intent as well as in market here. So what are custom intent audiences? So custom intent audiences allow you to reach users based on the products and services they are actively researching. I would say they're good for advertisers who can drive repeat customers and have high customer lifetime values because they will help you drive conversions, but it is going to be difficult to drive a positive return on ad spend using only custom intent audiences. So there's some businesses that might be able to find that positive return on ad spend in a display campaign or a video campaign. However, you're not going to see the same results that you see with remarketing audiences, for example. They have auto-created options, and you can also create your own in Audience Manager during campaign building. And the way that you create them is by using your search keywords. So we're going to come back over here, and as you're in the campaign building process, you're creating a new ad group, you come to Audiences, you go to Browse, you're going to see one of the options here is Custom Intent. So if you click here and you go to Custom Intent Audiences, any of the ones that you've already created are going to show up here. They also have auto-created options, and they're going to be very relevant to the products and services on your website. So you're going to see one of the options here is primitive decor. So they're building this based on my website, farmhousegoals.com. That's all about farmhouse decorations. So if you're looking for more auto-created custom intent audiences, one of the things you can do is go to search, and right under search, I'm just going to enter farmhouse decor. And at the very top, you're going to see the custom intent audiences that I've created. And then as we come down here, this one is auto-created, so farmhouse decor. So what you can do is see it's going to be based on these different keywords: farmhouse decor, rustic farmhouse decor, home decor, kitchen decor, farmhouse style kitchen decor. So it's an auto-created custom intent audience based on these keywords. What you're going to see here is 20 million weekly impressions. Really isn't a lot, so you're going to be able to reach a pretty targeted audience using either these auto-created options, or if you want, come to Browse, go to Custom Intent Audiences, and you're going to see down here at the bottom, we can use keywords and URLs to create our own custom intent. So if we click on the plus sign here, it's going to say audience name. So we'll just do sample. And then what you want to do is enter related keywords and URLs related to the products and services that this audience is actively researching. So what I can do is enter some URLs. I can start with my own, farmhousegoals.com. We'll do farmhousefreshhome.com, so you can start entering some competitor websites. And then what you're going to see is there are going to be a bunch of different keywords over here on the right hand side. You can just add all of them if you want, as long as they're all relevant to the types and products and services on your website. Add all of them. And as you're building this, you're going to see we have a bunch of keywords down here. They recommend adding at least 50 keywords for a custom intent audience. You can come over here to audience size, so you can keep adding more and more to keep increasing those weekly impressions. Now, the other thing I want to go over is we're just going to cancel this for right now. You can also create your own custom intent audiences by going to Tools and Settings under Shared Library and opening the Audience Manager. So if we open that here, you're going to automatically go into remarketing. So what you want to do is click on the tab for custom audiences, and this is where you can create custom affinity and custom intent. So what I would recommend doing is coming here, clicking on the plus sign, creating a custom intent. And then what I like to do is include people based on their Google search terms. And you're going to see it's going to say add at least 50 keywords, starting with the keywords from your search campaigns. So I would take your existing search campaigns, I would take your SEO keyword list, and I would enter all of those keywords here. So what I could do is things like farmhouse decor, farmhouse wall decor, and keep entering keywords one at a time. Just take the keywords that I'm already bidding on in Google Ads and enter them all here. And essentially what you're going to be able to do is add a list of keywords that match the terms your potential customers would use to find products or services. So these are going to be the search terms that people in your custom intent audience are going to be the most likely to actually search into Google. You can also use the keyword planner to find even more keyword ideas. I would highly recommend doing keyword research before you ever create your custom intent audience, because you can just keep adding more and more keywords here. So if I click on cancel and we come over here to my farmhouse goals custom intent, you're going to see I have all these keywords added here. And what I can do is continue to add more and more search terms to keep increasing the size of this audience. So once you have a custom intent created, then you can just come over to your display ad group and you're going to see, I like to just come back here to browse. You have all these different options here. Come here to custom intent and then go to custom intent, and I can just take my farmhouse goals sample here. We'll remove the other audience that I've already added. Okay, so we have our farmhouse goals sample. You're seeing 210 million weekly impressions based on my targeting settings, but not my budget or bid. So that means I am going to be reaching a pretty relevant audience based on the search terms that people are entering, based on the websites that people are looking at. So for example, within this custom intent audience, if someone comes to my website, they start clicking on different products, they browse my website, let's say for 5 to 10 minutes, then they go to Google, they search keywords like farmhouse bedding, farmhouse Christmas decor, they're going to be added into this custom intent audience, and then I can reach them across the Google display network. So hopefully that all makes sense. Essentially what a custom intent is it's going to be a more targeted version of the pre-built in-market audiences. So if we come over here and we look at in-market audiences, you're going to see some options. So we'll just go to autos and vehicles, for example, come to motor vehicles. So motor vehicles new would be people who are interested in purchasing or leasing a new personal motor vehicle. So what you can do is, rather than targeting this specific audience or going to the types of audience, you can use keywords and create your own custom intent audience, and you can also just test these against each other. So what I could do is I can take one ad group, use this farmhouse goals sample custom intent audience, and then I can create a completely separate ad group. Come over here to ideas. You're going to see some of these different ideas based on advertisers like me, and I can target people, for example, in this home decor in-market audience in a separate ad group, which is going to be much higher in terms of impressions. You're going to see 10 billion plus. So the benefit of using custom intent audiences is the impressions are going to be much less, and you're reaching a more targeted audience based on the keywords that they're entering directly into Google. Now, the last thing I want to go over is I like to look at all these different options in terms of targeting and a funnel view. So at the very top of the funnel, when you're just trying to drive new customers, you're doing some prospecting, trying to build brand awareness, you would use these 4 options up above. As you get further down the funnel and closer to a conversion, in-market audiences, custom intent audiences, and similar audiences, I consider them all very close for advertisers who have goals of driving conversions but aren't using remarketing or customer match. So you might already have a remarketing campaign, you want to expand to potential new customers. Custom intent audiences are a great option, and you can just use your Google Ads search keywords and your SEO keyword list to build your own audiences and target them with ease across the Google display network and across the Google video network. So if you have video campaigns or display advertising campaigns, I highly recommend testing custom intent audiences. You can create multiple audiences and you can test them in your campaigns, and you know that you're reaching people that are going to be the most closely aligned with your brand. So if you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comment section. I prefer to create all of my custom intent audiences directly through Audience Manager, clicking on the tab over here. And if you don't have any audiences, you can always just go to search, enter your main keyword, and you're going to find some auto created options down here as well that you can also target and see if they work well for your business. If you have any questions about custom intent audiences, please leave them in the comment section. You can reach users based on the products and services they are actively researching, so it's definitely something you can try in your campaigns. Thanks for watching my video today, and make sure you subscribe to the Surfside PPC YouTube channel.